Good morning, children. So, welcome to the next session of online class, 8th class Physical Science. We have already under the chapter force. So, our today's topic is about net force. Because in the previous classes, we have learned about different types of forces, contact force and field forces, various types with examples. And in today's class, we will see what is net force and how to calculate the net force acting on a object. We already know that at an instant, means at a particular time, various kinds of forces will be acting on the object. Different types of forces will be acting in different directions. So we need to calculate the sum of all the forces acting on the body. The total forces, total amount of force acting on the body. So that can be called as net force. Net force is the algebraic sum of all the forces acting on a body is known as net force. Okay, net force is nothing but the sum of all kinds of forces acting on a body at a particular instant. So we can calculate the net force for any body. And this net force is denoted by F net. Then how to calculate the net force acting on a body? So here the forces will be acting in the same direction or in the opposite direction. So in the case 1, we see that where the forces are acting in the same direction. In the case 1, let us assume this is an object. Upon this object, two forces are acting. I have represented the two forces with F1 and F2. This F1 and F2, two forces are acting on this object in the same direction. I have represented with the help of arrow marks. Here arrow marks represents the direction of the force in which direction the force is acting on the object. So as the arrow marks have indicated this towards this side, so F1 and F2 are acting towards the LHS side. Okay, that means both of them are in the same direction. So whenever the forces acting on the object are in the same direction, to calculate the net force, what we will do, F1 and F2, as they are acting in the same direction, the net force will be the sum of the two forces. To find out the net force, so here net force is equal to F1 plus F2. We have to add them together. When the two forces are acting on the same object in the same direction, the two forces will be added together. Therefore, we will get net force is equal to F1 plus F2. Okay. Then case 2. In case 2, I have drawn another object. Let us assume this is another object, and F1 and F2 are the two forces acting on this object. But you see the direction of the forces acting on the object, children. F1, force 1 is acting in this side. That is, it is acting towards the LHS side, whereas F2 is acting that side. That means towards the RHS side. So both of them are in the opposite direction. So when forces are acting in the opposite direction on the same body, in that case, we have to subtract one from the another. Okay, if F1 and F2 act in the opposite direction to each other, then the net force F net is equal to F1 plus of minus F2. That means here, children, so if both the forces are acting in the opposite direction, consider F1 as a positive quantity and F2 as a negative quantity, because both of them are opposite direction to each other. If F1 is considered as the positive, then F2 will be considered as the negative quantity. Hence, F1 plus of minus F2. Anyhow, finally it becomes F net is equal to F1 minus F2. Listen to minus. So F1 minus F2. Simply we can say that when the forces are acting in the opposite direction on the body, then to find out the net force, we have to subtract one force from the another force depending upon their magnitude. Okay, the less amount of force will be subtracted from the high amount of force, like that. Okay, and also we will see, we'll take some particular examples and we'll find out how to calculate the net force. So children, I have written some example problems to find out the net forces for all these diagrams. See, the first one, I have represented an object here and also different types of forces acting on this object. So in the case number 1, here 8 newtons of force is acting from left to right. Similarly, 10 newtons of force is also acting in the same direction from left to right on this object. Okay, these two forces are in the same direction. And these 12 newtons of forces are acting in the opposite direction to the previous one. Okay, these two forces, as they are in the same direction, we have to add them together. Okay, let us assume this is a F1 and this assume as a F2. F1 plus F2. See here, let F1 plus F2 is equal to F3. Let us assume this 12 newton as a F3 and this F1, F2 as they are in the same direction, we have to add them together, F1 plus F2. And this F3 is in the opposite direction, so we have to subtract from the total of these two. Okay, F1 plus F2, here 10 newtons plus 8 newtons, these two, that is equal to F3. F3 is 12 newtons. Okay, 10 newtons plus 8 newtons, that is equal to 18 newtons, that is equal to 12 newtons. So here 18 newtons of force is acting on the object from left to right. Okay. Then 12 newtons of force is acting on the object from right to left in the opposite direction. 18 newtons of force is acting on this object in this direction from left to right. Whereas this 12 newtons of force is acting on the object in this direction. Okay. Which force is more here? Which is in more magnitude? So left to right, the force acting is in the more magnitude. We have to subtract 12 newtons from 18 newtons to know the force, net force acting on this object. So F net is equal to 18 minus 12, that is equal to 6 newtons. So F net, finally the net force acting on this object is equal to 6 newtons. And it is acting in which direction? Here direction is also very important. Magnitude and both direction we have to consider for these cases. Okay, 6 newtons force is acting on the object. This is the net force acting, and this is acting in this direction. That means from left to right. It is acting from left to right. Hence the object also moves in the same direction. Object moves from left to right. So the direction in which the net force is acting on the body, in the same direction the object will be moving. Okay, the movement of the object will be in the same direction as that of the net force is acting on the object. Net force, that is 6 newtons force, is acting on the object from left to right. Hence the object moves from left to right. Okay, this is a conclusion. Next, to go to the second diagram. Here also I have represented one object. Upon this object, two forces are acting. One is acting in this direction, 8 newtons force is acting, and in this direction also 8 newtons force is acting. Both are in the opposite direction. Both are in the opposite direction and both are in the equal magnitude. See here, 8 newtons is equal to 8 newtons. If opposite forces, the forces which are in the opposite direction are in the equal magnitude, in that case, actually this object does not move at any side. It will remain constant. It will remain stationary. Okay. Opposite forces are equal in magnitude. Hence the object remains stationary. Object does not move. From both sides, the same amount of force is acting on this object. Hence, it does not move any side. It remains constant or stationary. Okay. Then go to the third case. Here also one object is there. Upon this object, two forces are acting. One is 18 newtons force acting from left to right, and 6 newtons force is also acting in the same direction, that is from left to right. In that case, as you already know that to find out the net force, when the forces are acting in the same direction, we have to add them together. So F net is equal to F1 plus F2. Here F1 plus F2, here 8 newtons plus 6 newtons, that is equal to 14 newtons. F net is, the net force acting on the object is equal to 14 newtons. Okay. When net force acting on the object is not equal to 0, it has some magnitude. In that case, the object will be in the motion. The object is in motion. It does not remain constant. It does not remain stationary, but it will be in the motion. So it will be moving. The object will be moving. From which direction to which direction? The force, net force is acting in which direction? This 14 newtons net force is acting from left to right, no? Therefore, the object will also be moving from left to right. Always remember, children, finally, whatever the magnitude of net force we will get, and we have to check the direction of the net force. So the net force is acting in which direction? In the same direction, that object will also be moving. And go to the last place here. Upon this object also, two forces are acting. One is in the upward direction and other one is the downward direction. Again, upward and downward direction, that means both of them are in the opposite direction. So we have to subtract one from the other. Upward direction, there is 9 newtons force is acting, whereas in the downward direction, 8 newtons force is acting. Okay. To find out the net force, F net is equal to F1 minus F2. Okay, we have to subtract this 8 newtons from 9 newtons. 9 minus 8n. Okay, that is equal to 1 newton. What is the net force acting on this body? So 1 newton force is acting on this body. Then, and this 1 newton force is acting on the object in which direction? It is in the upward direction. Okay, here the magnitude is more. Hence, we consider this net force is acting in the upward direction only. Hence, the object moves in the upward direction. So, like this, we can calculate the net force acting on the objects at a particular instant. Hence, okay, children, thank you for watching.